It's your girl, Red Rose La Cubana, and I just did a fire interview with Reallyfe Street Stars. Y'all know that we coming with that fire, so you better tune in. And then y'all let me know what the fuck's up, because I'm going to be reading them comments.
Real life. If that shit ain't real life,
it ain't real life. Just say real life street stars. Know what time it is.
Everybody start clapping right now. For a legend in the building. Red Rose La Cubana. What's going on?
Cubana.
Hey, long time no see.
I know.
Man, say I'm gonna go ahead and say, man, you was one of my favorite interviews.
Oh yeah.
I had so much fucking fun with y'all that day. That shit was lit.
And then shit, I want to say we shot a little video that did like 1 million views.
It did until they fucking shut us down.
You're right.
Remember that? That's good for the gram. You put something hot, and if it's too much, they gonna be like, you gotta stop that shit. So.
Do you still? Who was that? Who was having a
Rick Ross, the peace sign.
The peace sign, yeah.
Yeah. And we put the glow in the dark.
They know we won that motherfucker.
Bro, we easily won that shit. But they was hating on us. They been hating on us. They been taking our pages. They been fucking with us since forever.
Rick Ross, you owe us some money.
I know. At least put us in the next production or whatever you finna get going.
Do you feel that was a smart play for Rick Ross to tell a bunch of people to do that? And
I think that was amazing marketing just to get everybody. It's like the beginning. It's like, you know how that TikTok shit is?
Yeah. It's kind of, that before that.
You make it catchy, and then just because it's catchy, they're going to play, or at least keep shooting the song or listening to the song to do a video to it to help just getting the streams and shit going. I think that shit was fire how he did that. If I do decide to do some music, I would definitely do contests and shit.
That is facts. That's facts. I think from our last interview, again, go watch that. It's viral. Yes. I think some highlights of that interview was they love when you put on your Latina voice and
yes, they love that. Sí, para mis Latinos y mis Latinas.
I think that was one of them. That was one of them.
Yeah.
What was another one that they love when
squirting?
Squirting.
The pretzel, the human pretzel. I mean, it was fire. It was fire. It was me talking about taking dick on camera, which I ended up doing. We're gonna get there. But yeah, that shit was lit.
What would you say from that interview to now? Well, how would you describe this roller coaster that you call life? I mean, what would you say since then?
I come from the projects. My life is a movie.
Talk to me.
All of everything that I have done from coming from where we started fucking videos on our fucking, early on pages to now. What? Oh my God, I live a movie. I love my decision of being who I am. There's I wouldn't change it for shit.
Who would you let play you in a movie?
Anybody.
Does she have to look like you or does she have to dance like you?
She has to have look like me and have that ooze like me. Cause that's unique. That's what makes me stand out from everybody.
Yeah,
Cause it's a sexy, but it's like a nice little twist to it. I know how to tame it down a little bit, but I know how to play with it too. So
there you go. There you go.
It's a balance.
I can see a movie because again, your life, like you said, has been a movie.
It has.
We're gonna touch on some things.
Yes.
For the most part, I gotta ask because I'm just curious. Back then, you were dancing, and you technically still are dancing
virtually all over.
Wait a minute. Don't say it because you made a special appearance at Dallas Gentleman's.
Oh yes,
you did. I mean, and I said, "Is that fucking Red Rose?"
Shut the fuck up, for real. Yeah, she came up and was like, "We need,"
because you don't really quite do it. I said,
"No."
You must have a love for the sport, a love for the art, a love for the life.
I love the hustle.
Okay.
I love the stage. And come on now, I couldn't come back to Dallas and now pop that pussy.
No.
Everybody was like, Red Rose. And the new bitches didn't know what the fuck. Yeah. They catching dumbass attitudes. And I'm like, baby, if you only fucking knew, you would motherfucking play the situation better. But right. I can't, whatever. But I felt so bombed to be in the city and to hear my name like that, man. That shit, it's like It's a tearjerker. Oh my God. It's
Nah, it was
motherfucking
unfair for them
tearjerker.
to just pull you out like that.
I know. And y'all, I was like, this is not how I do me, but I'm a take one for the team because I love my club.
Yeah.
I blew up out of ecstasy. So I mean, it's different now. I don't know about now, but yeah, not what I'm used to. But I mean, shit, I've been doing OnlyFans. I have literally built a stage and I dance on everybody's screen. So it's just, I think that aspect of what's going on,
Yeah.
it has me like, I don't know.
What was different about ecstasy from, like, let's say in the past to you just kind of coming in for a night?
Well, I wasn't okay. My favorite thing about ecstasy was I didn't have to split my bread.
Yeah.
I'm an amazing hustler, and I know I can handle. I never roomed in no fucking group, so that splitting shit, that's some new shit to me. That fucks with me because what I eat ain't gonna make you shit, and what you eat ain't gonna make me shit. So I didn't like that, but I don't know. It's the celebrities like it. I met most of the celebrities that I met or know me. I met them at ecstasy.
Yeah.
So that was different. Our limelight switched it up a little bit, but I think it's because of the shutdown.
That shutdown did fuck it up.
It twisted everybody how they like made that shit work for them. So a lot of celebrities do private parties and shit like that. It's just more convenient. So I think that's what has a lot to do with that.
They try to shut down ecstasy where it closes at, what was it, 2 a.m.? No,
yeah, they've been fucking up.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, what do you think?
I think that's been happening everywhere in a lot of cities. I mean, the first time, I've never literally been in too much trouble, but Texas get real. I almost got shot fucking with one of the Houston clubs. Like we was there for Super Bowl and shit. They hit some like Ocean's 12 shit. Everybody got hit at the same time. Like,
damn.
So, I mean, I've never seen that much ratchetness aside from that. But ecstasy, I mean, you've been hearing like, whatever it is that's going on. I've been in Vegas.
You've been in Vegas.
I've been popping my pussy in Vegas. So
up.
it's like, Dallas is my city, but I'm not really tuned in on what's going on with the politics and what's going on in the streets. But I know that a lot of the motherfucking clubs have been scarce because of the whole switch up.
So how do you feel, with Vegas, speaking of the Super Bowl, normally they have the stripper bowl. Shout out QC because they funded a lot of stripper bowls. But now the Super Bowl is going to be in Vegas this year. Where now Vegas has their sports team, they have their football team, and Vegas is getting a Super Bowl. How do you think that's going to be for the strip club scene with the Super Bowl going to Vegas this year in February?
I mean,
or next year, I guess.
I think like any other strip club, like Super Bowl. I don't think it's gonna be any different. I think what's gonna be different is that if you have ever traveled, East Coast has their vibe, West Coast has their vibe, in the South, you ain't gonna get shit like Texas.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be nothing crazy, but I know there's gonna be a lot of people out there spending money because it's Vegas. So you got the gambling aspect and the Vegas aspect. So it should be, but a lot of shit is bait and switch. Everything ain't always what it's supposed to fucking be.
What city have you made the most money in?
Fuck.
Bumfuck.
Like off just me being a stripper or?
Yeah, let's just say.
Okay, stripper wise, my favorite show was Detroit.
Detroit. Shout out the Detroit players.
I know. Oh my God. Yes, I had a fucking blast. They turned up. I made a stupid bag. I mean, they came with gifts. The dope boys out there are just, it was love. And it was in a small fucking club.
That's where it be.
That's where it goes. And it was nothing but hustlers. That shit was beautiful.
Did you ever want to go back to say, I gotta get back up?
Yes. If I get booked, I was nigga, I'm there, But like, just, I don't know, like I said with the whole OnlyFans shit, I look at the strip clubs a little different. But I'm down, Detroit. If you want to book Red Rose, you know.
So do you think the strip clubs are dying?
Damn, I kind of. Maybe.
Oh, shit.
I think because of girls like me who made it, or the switch up. For sure, I like the hold on, y'all, I got some lip hair, some girl. A lot of what you do as far as spending money on girls, you can do virtually with the whole subscriptions. buying content and all that. But I don't think a man can ever get over physically seeing and touching a woman. So I don't think it would just die per se, but it has a different twist to it. But I tapped in for a little bit. So from what I seen coming back and what I left and what made me be, I got booked to be who I am. So I don't know. I think it's switching up for sure, but I don't know about dying.
I just, because we've interviewed a lot of young ladies and they're like, what's the most amount that a man should come in and spend to enjoy himself? The minimum amount.
The minimum amount?
What do you?
I'm a type of girl that I'll take a $20, $30 dance just to let the other nigga know that, damn, that bitch is fire. So it's all in how you hustle.
See, now we've had young ladies say, if a nigga don't come in here with a brick.
It starts, that first customer, them first few little customers, they literally make the niggas who are spending money want to spend money on you because they like, look at her. Because most of the time the bitch is waiting for that big trick to come in with, sorry, but the big customer to come in with that stack or to come the waitresses to come out with money and to signify all that, they have money. But if you show a man what it could be like with you, you shouldn't cap that. You shouldn't, because you don't ever know where that's gonna go.
So basically, it starts with customer service then.
Yes, that's all in how it's supposed to be worked.
Yeah, because I think give us some game because I think they lost the art to it.
It is an art to it, and that's why I balled off the OnlyFans shit because I transferred the street hustle, how I interacted and how I made somebody physically feel around me. And I brought that to life, virtually on those cell phones and the computers or whatever the fuck they were streaming me on. So
the realest thing you said in the last interview, he's like, it don't matter what he got, but whatever he has for the time we're together, I'm going to make him feel like he's the most important person.
Yes, because the fact that you chose to do that, thank you, Poppy. Thank you, come again. You know what I mean? Fuck. So, it's just how you attack this shit.
So, do you look at, and we're gonna jump around, but OnlyFans, let's say, a customer who's a new customer versus someone who is legacy, maybe been there a year or two. Who do you value more, or who do you want to give more attention to?
The guy who's been taking care of me this whole time.
Yeah.
Because he's literally devoted so much, whatever time he has, for you to pick me again, for you to be like, damn, this bitch went that hard, so I gotta go see her again.
Yeah.
Like that, you gotta cherish that. Cause that, for however long he got it, he gonna give it to you. So.
Does OnlyFans tell you when someone canceled their subscription and why? Like, can they leave a review? Like,
they
why?
can ask. They have, I don't have control over that. I just let you know. I hate when motherfuckers hit me up and then be like, well, I didn't take the renewal off. It's steps to take to make sure that you are, if you don't want to do it again, you can unsubscribe or take the renewal off so you don't have to get billed again. But,
there you go. No.
That's on you.
That's on you.
That's on you.
So there's a show that's out called P-Valley. Do you watch it?
I do not, actually.
Okay. P-Valley has basically, I believe it's down in Mississippi, down in Delta, where they're kind of glorifying, they're doing a lot showing the strip club industry. And there's a lot that people probably didn't know that goes on in the strip club industry. So since you ain't watch it,
no.
my only question to you would be like, should they put more cameras or movies or shows or stories about the strip club life into the mainstream media?
Yes. I would be the front and center of that shit. To show you the way, because I like an amazing just perspective and just a different take on what I do. A lot of girls but we all come from different walks of life, so that really doesn't matter. But a lot of girls come in with these negative vibes or these like made up fucking images of what we supposed to be like. And it's like every bitch ain't the same. So it's no reason why you would think that if you saw that's what all you should watch. You should watch this too, because it's so much dopeness. And then the customers are like that. Like, you don't ever know who you're gonna meet. So
What are some of the biggest misconceptions that dancers coming in the game may have about the strip club? Because like you said, like, you know, it's glorified publicly about what it may be. But
it's not easy.
You know that it's different. So what would be some of those things?
It's definitely, it's not nothing. It looks easy. We make it look easy. But a lot of times the girls they don't show all the time and the efforts that they put into doing what we do. It's very expensive to be a top bitch. So hair, makeup, if you're not willing to understand what it takes to invest into yourself as far as what to look like and how to just be around a motherfucker like that, it's not for you. It's not gonna be like you see a bitch on Instagram posting her fucking trap, and then because you just in there popping your pussy, you're gonna get the same shit. You don't know what that girl put into that day or how many days it was till that bitch got that money. So I would just say, if you're gonna come in cautiously, for sure. Yep. And watch the bitches before you. Stop coming in the game trying. I mean, I understand you turning your little twist into shit, but watch what makes sense. A lot of girls don't know math. I would suggest you bitches need to learn how to add, multiply, and divide. Because because you gotta make it make sense.
No, because you either argue like.
Yeah, bitch. How did you put your friend on? Your friend ain't paying your bills. Stop trying to put on your homie. If your homie ain't being felt by the dude, stop trying to bring your homegirl into the mix. Y'all, like, I didn't like, that was one of the things I didn't like. Y'all motherfuckers is putting a lot of heads on this bag. So you go from a guy who's spending $5K and it's 7 bitches. Come on now, you do the math. You leaving out of there with trash. And it's disappointing because my ass gonna be in there doing the most because I'm like, oh, man, we gonna get paid. But when I come down to the break, after that couple breakdowns, I was like, oh, hell no, y'all bitches is fucking up the game. So y'all, I would suggest you learn some math before you get into this motherfucker.
Do you think young ladies should try something different before they jump in this game? Like, should they? Because a lot of people say,
I don't think that a lot of these suburb or like these goody good tissue bitches that like they want to take I took it, but I came from the projects. A lot of my background, and I'm not saying that because of but if you have a family that has, you can go and just maybe, just move a little different, but you can still, because it's so many ways to get money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say, if you can, fucking do that. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Now, so, what percentage of females would you say hate on you personally? Like, hated on you, like, while you work with them? What percentage would you say?
Oh my God, like, probably 99%.
99%?
I have the most weirdest hate, like, vibe. A lot of women, when they finally get around me, they have trouble with how I handle, or how a man acts around me.
I can see that.
And I'm an alpha. I don't need no fucking group of bitches. I can handle a group of niggas. No, I'm just kidding. No, wait.
Keep it cute.
I can handle a group of niggas, but I don't need a group of girls. Sorry if that was offensive, but I don't need a group of girls to help me handle the situation.
Right.
And I have that fucking ooze. It's natural. It's in there. And I know what it's like to spend money because I done spent money, coming to bottle myself. So, yeah.
What's the most you done spent in the strip club?
The most, I didn't have the luxury of going to the strip club when I was fucking going out. I was spending like $20,000 on weekends in Vegas.
Smart.
So I spent it on getting, me and my dudes some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Right. Having some cuties come out. You know what I'm saying? Cool. But I've the most money I done spent in a day was $31,000, and that's on his body.
Yeah. So damn, in a day. So what all did you get done for those who are wondering?
Well, I don't mind telling my motherfucking things.
Real life street stars.
But these titties are new. On the last interview, I had some tatas.
Oh, okay.
And then I did a tummy tuck. And then I did I put some hips on me.
Okay. All at one time or over time?
Yes, all at one time. And I'm telling y'all, if you guys are considering surgery, kudos to you for getting that money, bitch. But because you gotta, it's a lot that goes into surgery. It's not just how much you're paying, it's also the recovery.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of the prepping into it, the recovery, all that shit. So, where was I at? Sorry, y'all. $31,000 body, yes. And then, of course, jewelry and shit like that. But in one rip, my body was one. And I did it all in the same fucking surgery. So
how was that recovery?
Oh my God. I ain't even gonna lie. I should have posted for all the people who want to like do it, all the girls, guys to do. I couldn't lay on shit. I had like these foams where it was like, it like lumped you out somewhere. And it was just something that you gotta hunker down. If you're gonna fucking do it, but be prepared to suffer. Cause even when I got my titties done, that shit kicked my ass. But to fucking have a whole body done, woo! But I love it.
A lot of ladies I met, they said they did it, but they would never do it again. Like
I would do it again.
You would do it again?
Yeah, I'm all about if that's how I wanted to be just, I had twins.
Mm-hmm.
So I need a bomb little booster and confidence. And
now, we was having a discussion just right before you got here about when women have access to money and should they not do something to make themselves look better?
Yes, I say yes. Because, I mean, if you're not into your image or what you look like, then by all means, spend it on whatever the fuck you want. But if you're in this, women want to, it's not just if you're in the industry. I think women just want to be pretty. And there's nothing, I'm a bad bitch that turned even badder because of my little, it's like playing with clay. You take a little, put a little there, and you form a beautiful sculpture. You are your own art piece. So, I mean, there's women who are unfortunately have, like where some people say, oh, she went too far, but maybe that's how she wanted to fucking look. You gotta, it's not about how you feel about the shit. It's about how, she wants to look herself.
That's well said. What about, are you ever afraid of going under and this like not coming?
I don't think about shit like that. I feel like it's like putting into existence. I think about all the, I gotta positively come into the situation because I think about that we are powerful creatures. I've literally created my reality. This ain't fucking real. Bitches, I mean, I was actually, when I tapped out, bitches don't get booked for being a stripper. I got booked for doing what they had the same bitch doing in the motherfucking city, but because of who I am and how I portrayed that fantasy, that's me thinking of my fantasy and making it come real.
There you go.
So I just feel like if I'm thinking positive, that's just gonna go the way I fucking feel like it's gonna go. And that's just having my,
Everybody should have the affirmation and, making sure like, hey, I don't worry about the despair of it.
I'm aware of the fuck shit that can happen. And don't get me wrong. But I don't fester into that because I know how powerful we are. I know how powerful I am. I'm speaking myself because not everybody know the power within you. You
said you had twins, and I got to get your thoughts on when you yourself see something like DC Young Fly's his girl who had children and wanted to go get a mommy makeover, and she was beautiful. She was beautiful already. She just wanted to because genetically sometimes you just don't got it. Yeah. Some girls got it and some girls don't. And she was around a bunch of girls. He's famous. So is she. So for her to see, and there's nothing wrong. It's a natural thing for a woman to be like, well, I want to switch my hair. Like I literally switched my hair before I got here today. Yeah. Just to give me a nice little, So that was just unfortunate. You don't know how the fuck shit's going to happen with you.
What should a man's position be as far as, when it comes to if a woman wants to get a procedure done? Should he be, because it's so, a nigga might want it, but you can't act like you really want it because.
Honesty is everything. Yeah. If you can be honest with, but
because like, yeah, baby, you need them titties. You need them.
Because Because before I got my boobs, my dude was like, baby, I love your little titties. But I was like, and nigga, I don't. So, I mean, it's dancing around her. You got to, it's her or it's him. So if it's him, if you want him to go to gym and you want, it's the vice versa. You can't be like, damn, you fat ass nigga. You know, I want you to go to the gym and get your shit right. You know, like you can't be like that. And you be like, Poppy, ooh, let's maybe go together. I need some, you know what I'm saying, here and there. Let's go get that shit together. So I feel like you got to figure her out and find the best way to like put it out there. Like, especially if you're willing to pay for it, because that is a blessing.
Now, how should a nigga get something done physically to himself, like any type of procedures? Do you think that is a lane that niggas should be in?
I feel like if women are doing it, why not men? I mean, there's steroids, there's
the DDL.
There's a DDL.
There's a DDL.
What the fuck is that?
3 inches. If you want 3 inches.
We can put 3 inches on your motherfucking ass.
That's a lot more. Okay, I didn't know the motherfucking DDL.
They could put some height on you. There was a dude.
I seen that one.
Yeah.
I mean, if we going through the trouble of doing little tweaks here and there to make ourselves doper, why shouldn't, if that's what you're into, like, let's go get Barbied out together.
Ken and Barbie.
Ken and Barbie, because that's my thing. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm curious, what would you say to a woman, or would you tell a woman who gets into the strip club industry that really her first big bag, she should go get her body done?
I mean, if that's what the fuck.
If that's what let's say she already wanted to do it.
And then she finally got the bread. I mean, go jump on it, but be prepared that you need to make that money right back. And most likely, like when I spent my 31 the next week, it was back on there.
How was the recovery? Like how you were
that recovery money came back real quick. My recovery was long. It was at least 2 months down.
Yeah, 2 months at least.
Yeah, for the prestige, I had a whole mommy makeover. So I had literally like, oh yeah, I forgot the lipo. So it was a lot. You don't rush out of your recovery. It's more than just the surgery, ladies, fellas. It's not just the surgery. It's the aftercare. It's how good you take care of whatever the fuck you just got to. Because even down to your teeth, whatever, that's just next. Anyways, just you got to make sure you put in the efforts that you put into getting that shit to getting right from it, because you're gonna be down.
Right. Do not get hit from the back 2 weeks in.
That's fucking stupid.
Wait for it.
That's fucking stupid.
Like,
you ain't, trust me, if you're there for her getting her body done, you're gonna see how in pain she is. That's not gonna fucking make you that's not gonna make you hard. That's gonna be like, baby, how can I help you?
Tell me.
How can I fix what's wrong with you so you can't give me some pussy and bend the fuck over? Because that's a whole new booty on you, bitch.
I'm telling you.
So
I got to get your take on Lotto. She went up in the strip club, and somebody I think maybe took her sister's purse, took an ID. So all the money she threw, she grabbed all the money up and said, "Fuck that, we leaving." And it made such a scene, it made such a stir. It caused a lot of people like, "Oh, Lotto's in here grabbing money." Now, mind you, she denied it, and the next day she invited a bunch of strippers from that club, except for the one that hated on her, to throw money on them specifically. Okay.
I seen that shit.
Yeah. So that, they say the girl
First of all, why are you in there? If you in the streets, baby girl. Lotto and her sister look like they grew up in the suburbs, so they don't know how ratchet it can get. Just because we cute and dressed the fuck up and wearing all this jewelry and shit, that don't mean that somebody might get your dumb ass.
Hey.
Why? If you get caught slipping, that shit is on you. That is on you. If I get robbed, if somebody takes some shit on me, that means I was slipping to where I gave them that opportunity to get me. That's how I was raised. So why the fuck did you comfortably leave your shit down? And then you're drinking and you're doing a bunch of stuff. How you know? You don't really, she probably didn't have to pull out her ID. She probably forgot when was the last time she pulled out her ID. So who's to say that even happened there?
Exactly.
But for you to sit there and take all those girls' time, they counted that money, but that is some fucked up shit. And I would have slapped the shit out of her ass for that, because that's literally robbing you. That's robbing the customer. I don't give a fuck if you did throw it. I'm not finna. That's trash.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I ain't trying to start no beef.
No, you're right.
I'm just saying, like, just the thought of it. That's ours.
Yes. Do not
that
pick
is
that shit back up.
rules. Maybe you don't know, baby. But that's literally stealing from the girl. How do you feel so comfortable to even do? Why the fuck would the club even agree to some shit like that? That's that new age shit. That's the switch up. And that's why I ain't been feeling being in the motherfucking strip clubs. I have way more control sitting on a couch like this and get to twerking. So, or, you know, a little squirt show, live squirt show. Or a fucking recording, or fucking on my nigga. Or fucking on some girls. Damn, it's so much that you could do. So for them girls to come in there and then you tease them that much, oh my God, a ban is a lot. Like, not a lot, but if you taking care of the girls and the girls at least gonna get a ban out of the situation, that's a cool ass night. You didn't waste your time. That's trash. I feel like, but you saw she felt bad for it.
She felt bad for it.
So she fixed it.
She fixed it.
And I bet you her sister won't fucking lose her shit again.
There
you
you
left
go.
that motherfucker in your titty.
I'm telling you. There you go.
At least that.
Now, Rose, I gotta ask you, how real do you feel Players Club was? As far as what aspects did they get correct in that movie?
They got a lot, but they got a lot wrong.
The behind the scenes stuff. No, I'm sorry.
Like when, yeah, because you can leave. Like, okay, so like when the girl went to the after party.
The after party with the cops.
And she got raped.
Yes.
Right? She didn't get raped. Did she? At the see, I knew I wasn't off.
Yeah.
That's from just, you should know that from just growing up. And if you just out there, if you put yourself in a room with a bunch of guys, you have to be prepared for anything to happen. And a lot of girls, that's why if a contract isn't signed and everything ain't properly done for a private party, I'm not finna fuck with it. Because it gets dangerous. Because you don't have the safety net of being in the club.
Right.
You don't, if a guy is tripping and you come get security, and I had a bunch of security that would knock a nigga out in one hit. Especially if I gave him that look. You know, because I took care of who took care of me. When I ain't, that mean you ain't. Or whoever the fuck was helping me not no bitches. I mean, if I split with bitches, then I'm gonna make that shit work. But if you my security, you're my waitress, even if the guy doesn't tip you as much as I think, I'm still gonna come out my pocket for you, picking up my money, making sure I got my water, and all that shit. So you don't get that safety net from being in a club when you're in a private party. So, and there's girls who literally took girls out of the clubs and put them in bad situations and, get in pressure situations, and depending on the girl, how far it goes. So that part of how dangerous the strip club life can be. And then, bitches do be going through school as a stripper.
Facts. How about the one little nerdy guy following the girl home?
I have stalkers. I have weird ass stalkers.
Yeah. How far have fans gone?
I've always had a nigga behind me. Yeah. So it's like, I think that shout out to black niggas, because y'all some about black guys are intimidating. So I've always had a safety net. I've always had somebody there to make sure shit went right. And he taught me, and we know how to just move through the streets. You gotta I could, just like I can feel your sexuality, I could feel if something's up with you, or I need to watch you, or I don't need to be doing something like this. And I sure as hell, I be seeing bitches catch attitudes with these guys. Like, you wouldn't even talk to your dude like that. How do you feel so bold to somebody who's genuinely giving you money and all they want you to do is shake your ass? So it's all in how you handle this shit. And then drugs is real. Drugs is real, but I mean, you can be a square and get caught up in that shit. So, I mean, life, it's real. So if you're not ready,
how important is to have like a man in this game?
I think it's very important. Shout out to all my single ladies who, make it look easy and do their things, but bitch, I don't know how you do that. Because it's scary out here. I don't even like going to the gas station, grocery stores, even when I'm with my kids. Like, it's scary because I have creepy ass vibes for men. So if for you to be in a game where they see you as super glam and they see you making money. So, and then you got your customers who become obsessed with the girls. You're exposing yourself to a super sexual aspect of life. And they're all walks of life. So it ain't always the hood nigga you see in the corner that's turning up. That's not usually the one. It's the ones that are quiet or the ones that are more put together. Then they will follow you around. They can get away with doing stupid shit to you. I've had customers just because I didn't handle them right, get too aggressive with me. Imagine and that was in a club. You gotta have somebody and they gotta feel, and I think when you have a man, you just walk life different because you know he got your back. So, I mean, I think it's very important if you have that opportunity to be able to find somebody, because these women and men we all both fuck boys. You know what I'm saying? We could both be, just trash. So if you're able to find somebody that can go through the game, especially if you're in the game, and can be smart and can do what mines did for me, because he took an ordinary, girl who was eager to find money and do what I do, and he took me on a whole star level. I am like the first of its kind, aside from Black China. You know what I'm saying? Before me, and I haven't, and because of my weird, it's how it's easy to get fucking disabled on Instagram. I just lost my 1.4 million follower page. Yeah, they keep doing that shit to me. And every day I wake up and I'm like, please don't take this other fucking page from me. So,
I'm about to run you back.
I know.
So
I'm telling you. So it's all in how you come into the game and what you're willing to do.
So, man, 1.6. How important was Instagram to your come up? How important is social media, period?
Y'all saw how good that shit was. I was like one of the first few to viral as fast as I did. I don't think if I didn't have social media, I was popping in the streets. That's what made me so.
You're like an underground rapper.
Yeah. So to put that shit where everybody has access to me, and I can, motherfuckers who haven't seen me yet have seen something of me before they meet me, that shit, that was one of the most biggest blessings I've ever had in my life.
Who was the throatest celebrity to hit your DM?
Who was what?
The throatest celebrity, like the biggest, the most ridiculous celebrity.
Like he was like Dum Dum, or like the biggest?
No, like a nigga like how did you, like you're really in my DM right now.
Who? I surprised you.
Well, how can I say this? I don't know how true it is or not, but I think we seen you with Mayweather.
Yes, that's shout out to Mayweather.
He I mean, why do that when I say Mayweather? Did he?
Because it's public. We both together. We both know it's out there.
31,000. Did he?
No, I got that myself.
I didn't know. Okay.
No, I was just like, hi, and I was just doing me. I was just doing me.
Yeah, girls collection.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, come on now. You was a face.
He calls me his little star.
You was.
I'm not little, but I'm just one of his stars.
What was that? Did you find? I mean,
they did a little story when I came because I was there. He made sure that when we did the magazine cover over his opening and doing his first few fights when he was supposed to retire the first 3 other times ago. Anyways, yay. That I am one of his dope little collection piece, collection. Yes. Piece of his collection.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
How because I personally never been in girls collection. Is it a high end or
it's very bougie? It's shit for y'all.
Okay.
For sure. It's got like, because y'all look so fucking bomb. We look good, goddamn it.
Hey, man,
and it's seeing this shit, it's like we will love it. You will love it. It's real bougie. It ain't Texas. It's not Atlanta. It's not Miami. It's fucking Floyd's Club. It's a bougie ass upscale situation. And it's more of an experience. It's like, he'd be there. You gonna run into Floyd. You know, you gotta play it cool. Don't be no weirdo. You know what I'm saying? But he'll take pictures with you. He loves when guys come in there and they spend money. And they, you know, the guys be trying to, you know, show out, and it puts a smile on their face and motivates them to even go harder. It's an experience. You know, it's different from what I'm used to in the South, but it's an experience for sure.
What do you say when TMZ did run that story? Like they had y'all taking a picture.
The TMZ, the guy who did the TMZ, he noticed me. He knew that he hit a red, and he was like, "Yo, I just seen you with Floyd. What the fuck's going on?" So the fact that they knew who I was, and was like, "Red Rose with Floyd." I'm like, "Wait a minute now. There's a little." I had a little clout.
So hold on. Was Red Rose with Floyd, or was Floyd with Red Rose?
Floyd was with Red Rose.
Talk to him. Get to that sheet.
Floyd be with a lot of bitches. Shout out to, man, he be with some bad bitches. He be with some baddies. It's Floyd. I mean, come on now.
But not Red Rose.
But not no Red Rose.
Come on.
He knows that. I know that. Everybody knows that.
Man, how is the Vegas scene, man? Because, you know, Vegas, for the people who haven't been, we're gonna,
I mean, be prepared for difference. Be prepared for some Twilight shit. Be prepared for, it's Vegas, like, if you've ever been to Vegas, Vegas is completely just a whole different vibe. Having a bougie black club, to me, it's a bougie black club. So, I mean, you got the white clubs too, but I don't know. It depends on what you want to do. Because you can go to all of it. Because, you know, everything is 24 hours in Vegas.
Everything is 24 hours.
But it's not for me, for sure.
There you go.
I love the South. That's why I brought my ass back to Texas.
There you go. So let's go and go through it, man.
What is the pros and cons from being in Vegas besides being in the South? Like, what were some of the likes and dislikes?
Oh my God. Okay, so I was able to run down the street naked. Okay, not completely naked, but I know the freedom that I had in Vegas to be able to shoot the content viral, some of the content viral that I fucking shot was mind blowing. Cause of the liberty, the they not judging you out there. You can do whatever the fuck. It's a fantasy life, and I was putting that on camera, and I was able to do like body paint and just nipples, and literally in body paint in a thong and just run down there. Or I would put on like a 2-piece, and I wouldn't get in trouble because, you know, girls are down there in them showgirl outfits and shit. You know, I was just a different type of twist, and I would literally tell everybody I was going on the motherfucking strip, and I would run into fans, and I would find them, and they would take pictures with me. It was an experience. I miss that part of Vegas, because Dallas is like, I did a video at Hooters, and I was so fucking nervous. I was like, God damn, am I too fucking naked for right here? Like, it just didn't give me that freedom, that vibe, that super sexuality. But I started with public twerking. I found somebody in like Kroger's, and I put a video called "Put It On Them," and I just started twerking on him. So I've done Risque videos in Dallas, but it wasn't nothing like Vegas. Vegas, it's like a show town, and that was where Red Rose Cubana show was like. The Shutdown was one of my favorite like rips on how I did my shit, man. That shit was so fucking lit. And I didn't have access to clubs. I had to run out there real quick, shoot some shit, and then come back. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I like that. And then the weed.
And then the weed, for sure.
Oh, my God. We deliver, and you ain't got to worry about a dope boy. You ain't got to worry about that extra shit. You just go in there and pick some shit. What the fuck? I was too lit. So, yeah. It was that, but I didn't like too much living there. That's why I brought my ass back. I love Texas.
Texas is a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's right in the middle. I could fly anywhere from here.
Has there ever been a time where you like, I don't want to be like have big titties or have big ass right now?
Hell no. What kind of dumbass question? Why the fuck
no,
would I go through the trouble of getting that shit?
No, like for instance, you might be in a room where you like, everybody, you're drawing so much attention to yourself. Like,
okay, yeah.
I don't want all this attention.
Yeah, I give you that one. I give you that one for sure. I don't. Fuck. Yeah, I do have moments where, but I mean that come with it. So I mean, I'm figuring out ways to deal with it, but I deal with it in my own little ways. But I don't want to take them out. Or,
no, because I'm like when you a street nigga, you know, you tuck your chain in.
So I don't wear my watch or my jewelry too many places because especially now because the times is hard. And there's a lot of hungry mothers. I ain't never seen this hungry.
Bro, it's hard.
And it's hard to be outside.
It's hard.
So I be like, okay, today, like I done literally been in ecstasy and had nothing on. I didn't even have like nothing on because I was like, who the fuck is in the club tonight? Who's gonna? Because bitches get followed home. Mm-hmm. They're starting to rob the strippers. Like,
hold on, starting.
I seen strippers.
From ecstasy, I
niggas been on, but
I understand that, but I've never dealt with shit like that. I keep hitting the mic, my bad. I've never dealt with shit like that, so to hear so much of it, I heard of it, but I'm very fortunate to be able to just feel my vibe and not ever have to worry about no shit like that. But, but times is crazy. I know, but no, if anything, I just cover up more. But that makes me look hella big. So it's a struggle.
What are your thoughts on the one dancer who is getting a lot of fame at the Usher concert in Vegas? She's been. Have you been to Usher concert yet?
No, but
her name is like something Marie, or her name is something. But she's getting a lot of fame because Usher has his show, of course, and he has this one thick dancer.
I know.
Who is crazy on the pole.
She really is.
She's like, yeah, you don't see thick girls like that.
You think I'm gonna hate on a bitch like that?
No. What are your thoughts?
Because if I was on fucking stage and getting that amount of money, fuck y'all for saying anything. I think that is a fucking amazing situation. What?
That's real.
And she's performing in Vegas.
Live.
Strip clubs live. Time he with Usher.
That's crazy.
What do you mean? And she's an amazing aspect to his fucking his performance.
Yeah.
And the girls will be in the rollerblades.
Yeah, the girls be in the rollerblades.
I can't skate for shit like that, so I'll be like, oh my God.
So what are your thoughts on girls not even caring to even have any pole etiquette, like not doing pole?
I don't do pole.
I know you don't. So I'm asking you, when you see the girls that actually do it,
you gotta admire it.
About to say you can make money without even like.
I get up there and make them think about sex. That's my thing.
Ooh, talk to them.
I when I bounce my ass and I grind my ass and you see me going, you gonna think, man, that bitch gonna ride my dick.
Yeah, damn
like
that pole.
Fuck that pole. It's a beautiful art form. I've been in the club with pole dancers that are huge that made big bags like I did, but I did it shaking ass and just being my sexy, nasty self on stage. And you know, twerking is actually an art too.
It is an art.
So bitch, if you just shaking ass and being sexy, bitch, that's artistic.
That's artistic.
I'm telling you, don't knock it.
When you seen the one lady fall from ecstasy,
she fell from.
Yeah,
why the fuck was you up there like that?
Yeah, that make you say, why
wasn't
were
even
you
nobody tipping.
That's what people are saying. Like,
girls,
you can't throw money even up there.
No, well you can.
Well, you can.
I've seen girls make money up there. I've seen girls, you know. Shout out to all the old pole dancers, and there's some of them that work there now that are fired. No, you can. I've seen guys throw from the second floor onto the first floor. It's ways that, or they know how to throw it and they throw it up in the air and it becomes that real pretty flare up.
Yeah.
It's a way that you can get there. What the fuck were you doing up there? We're not getting no money though. I guess she was trying to motivate. I felt that shit was like hilarious, but then it was like scary. It hurt my stomach watching her. Because I was like, she slapped the shit out of the floor.
Yeah, ouch.
She had to get through the wire, nigga. She was Kanye for a few months.
She got paid though. I think she got paid.
She got a GoFundMe, smart bitch. What? She retired. Bitch, it ain't never enough money to retire. The fuck? I mean, I ain't made enough, and I made a whole lot of money. So, I mean.
So speaking of crazy shit you done seen, what's some shit you done seen a young lady do in the club and you was just like, that's too much?
Y'all need to stop this butt plug shit.
You don't fuck with the butt plug?
I mean, shout out to you freaky hoes, but this is the strip club, bitch. If you shit on a motherfucking customer because your booty is...
Have you seen? Is that?
Because you got a cough or you... Yes, I seen that nasty... I'm not going to knock it because y'all... Men, y'all are so amazing. You guys like the most quirkiest, unique things. So I can't say it's nasty because it's not something I would do. But it's a little nasty. Cause it's your booty hole. I'm not walking around with a motherfucking dildo in my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, have you seen the good ones where they flash too?
They flash. That's how I know. I made a girl feel bad at ecstasy because I was stunned. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you, you nasty puta? Why would you do that? And all I kept thinking about is either it going up into her, because you could swallow them. You in there shaking your ass and opening and closing, they might go up, or it can fall out. Especially if it's something that you've been doing for a while after. I mean, that it ain't like coochie where coochie snaps back or it has, it has, I don't know, but it's fucking weird. And that is one thing that I'm like, y'all bitches is tripping. Oh. But, to each his own. A lot of guys like it. Like, you just got excited. What the fuck? So I can't knock the bitch for doing it, but shit. Nasty.
Has Red Rose ever been booked for any acting?
Not yet.
Do you
Coming
want to do that?
Yes. I would invest money into taking classes and doing whatever I need to do. Or you can just notice my naturalness and I can read. I am an amazing personality. So if you feel me and you want me to be in a film or in a situation, hit me up. I'm open. I'm fucking open.
Will Red Rose ever do anything like Baddies?
I would do a reality show, but I'm not finna be up there just fighting a whole bunch of bitches. I left that alone. And I'm not finna just be recklessly being just put out there like that. I've been Red Rose the whole time they've known Red Rose. So for me to put myself out there in that type of, I know that shit viraling now because I guess people are miserable and they like seeing bitches fight.
Yeah, ain't that the craziest shit ever?
Yeah. I don't want to be out there like that. There's been times where I was at ecstasy where I felt like I needed to snatch some bitches out of snatch their souls out of their motherfucking shit. But I'm above that. I'm a lot smarter than that. So let me see how I can finesse my way into just making my night go better.
So take us through the OnlyFans journey because you're stripping, doing your thing, and then this thing called OnlyFans come around.
Okay. So y'all know I've been doing this shit before OnlyFans.
Facts.
So I did, Cam Soda. Yeah, I started this shit. I've been getting paid for solo content at that. I'm not a porn star. People be like, she's a porn star. No, nigga, I'm better than that. Them bitches trying to do what I do. So my transition has been, how can I say this? Like, Cam Soda, and before that, I can't even think of the shit. Chat Pal or some shit. We've been doing this shit. When the shutdown was what really took that shit off. Yeah. When everybody didn't have access to the women like they wanted to, and that's all they had was to sit on their phone. That is definitely how that became super big. But I've been making money off streaming and playing with my pussy since before that. But that OnlyFans money got crazy.
So I'm curious because, again, you have, again, you're not a porn star.
No.
But there was a time to where they could not see any type of penetration.
No.
But did that happen by accident or was that on purpose?
That was on purpose. I don't do nothing by accident. I test it out and see where it's going to go. And I dance with it on how I want to dance with it. So I wasn't going to just shoot content with a regular just porn star. It's a lot that goes into porn. So you got to do a lot of, STD checking and all that shit. I felt like me doing the nigga that literally helped me blow up and's been there guiding me throughout this whole process. We could shoot some shit together. Since the fans keep asking me to fucking fuck. So I did it and it did good. It did good. And I wouldn't regret it, but I'm not, I don't know, I don't want to spoil the fantasy, but I've always been doing somewhat of what everybody's doing, but in my own way. So, I feel like I don't have to go, because the shit that is going on now, I'm not going to partake in a lot of that shit, because I blew up off solo content. I literally don't have to. I got so many toys. I got a fuck machine, y'all. I can literally, like, we shot content where we did a gangbang scene, but it was a bunch of toys and machines, and it was him. This is being creative. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And it's to me and how I do me. It's for how, you know, I don't want to dance, you know, I don't want to just spoil the fantasy again, but that's just the way I want to do it, and I feel like that's kick ass.
I was gonna say, there should be sex doll, Red Rose.
I am working on that.
Yeah,
We working on that. First, I'm gonna do the pussy.
Oh shit!
So the pocket pussy, you know, they got that little flashlight because I got a pretty pussy. I got a beautiful pussy. I got a beautiful, like a mango. It's like a peach. It's got beautiful colors. So, and I want to do some shit where it moves. And so I'm actually doing a promo with a company with sex toys. So that's my nice little introduction into getting into the sex toy line. I want to do the shit where if you were to like do a FaceTime with me, and every time I thrust into my pussy, you feel in the machine how it feels thrusting in my pussy. So yeah, I really want to get into tech because I love sex toys. I love sex toys, and I feel like virtually I want to fuck everybody. You know what I'm saying? If you're in Africa or you're in India, I'm telling you. And you know, I'm shooting some motherfucking the what is that virtual reality shit? We got that coming up too. Yeah,
you finna kill him.
Oh, I'm finna hit him with some new shit. It's just been brainstorming and working on what I want to hit everybody with because I have to read what's going on, and it's a shitload going on, and a shitload that I don't want to go on. So I have been hella brainstorming, and one of the things that I really am going to get into is the sex toy line and taking that virtual sex reality into more of really feeling like it's for real. So, you know,
you're gonna put a lot of women. You're gonna put a lot of real existing women out of business.
No, they just gonna sell their pussies and put their tax on the shit. I'm gonna show them how to get it, you know. And then
that would be dope. You start a class like this.
When I get to a certain level, I'll give you bitches some more game. But until I just, you know, game is to be sold, not told.
Amen.
Would you be upset if, you know, there's a movie called The Creator that just came out? If you came home and your man had a AI robot,
I've seen that shit.
Yeah, that looks just like you in the bedroom, would you be upset like?
No, you know how much I would love that? Because it's like the closest thing I could be fucking to myself. Like actually be like, this is how I want you to do my legs and this is how I want to do. Like, no, I feel like you at least try it. Don't knock it before you try it. So it might be some dope freaky shit, yeah.
Now, who is the one person you seen as a member of your OnlyFans? He's like, this motherfucker, right? This person? Like, has there been anybody like that?
Like, as far as a fan
like
goes?
Maybe like a motherfucker you went to school with, a teacher.
Like where?
Like, I can't believe they're into this.
Oh my God, yes. I've seen a lot of that. I've seen people who, I've talked to like family members and they're like their ex-boyfriends then watched and told them. Motherfucking, I have brothers and I don't want to go into it, but.
Yeah, fuck all that. Next question.
Not my brother. No, not my brother. That's kind of weird. I'm talking about his brother. I'm just kidding.
Is there any deacons, pastors, members of the board?
I wouldn't be able to. I'm sorry. I'm a bad girl. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to detect a pastor or a preacher.
Does it show you where they're at, like how far they are, like Russia or?
Yeah, not exactly, but you get like it's like they show you like your regions.
Yeah.
You know.
Who's your biggest fans outside of America?
Fuck, who is that?
You say, where's your algorithm lie?
I know it's out of America, and we just looked at that. Brazil,
I can see that.
I look like them bitches down there. They like, oh. So
what is the when you go to when you type in Red Rose?
Oh God.
What probably comes up after like automatically in the auto? La Cubana.
I've literally Googled myself and red. Yeah, like it actually pops up.
La Cubana.
Especially like on like sites and shit.
Yeah.
I have my own category.
On those sites, does anything come up after La Cubana? Anything right after that?
Like what?
I don't know. You know, sometimes it'll pop up and it'll say
They'll do like squirting or like that type of shit, but I don't. Nothing is coming to mind right now.
How many people have been trying to impersonate you?
Oh my God, I have so many copycats.
I know. Cubana La.
I have a lot of copycats. I got a lot of copycats that came from the strip club. I got copycats, especially bitches on the fucking gram. Like, I got bitches who literally copied my game who had more followers than me and took the fuck off. I blessed you bitches. You're welcome.
Well, don't.
Like who? Like who?
Now, why would I shout that bitch out?
Okay, all right. Facts.
Hey, come on now. You talking to me. It's Red Rose. We've been doing this.
So calculate.
Yeah, you gotta be on top of it.
Now, does it upset you that people copy you? Or
I don't like the shit. He says it's a form of flattering, but what the fuck is flattering about that? Why can't you be yourself? Like, but then you knock, right, I feel you, but then you knock me and then it's like I've met people who literally was just it to me, but you trying to do what I do. You trying to be me. How the fuck does that make sense? So if you're doing it in a nature where it's coming from a good place and you just admire what I do, because I have paved the way for these girls to make it work. I made it. If it was out there, I made it make sense. So just, I don't know. I have trouble with that because I don't like that copycat shit. But I mean, that come with it. That show you that in a way. I come to is like that shows how powerful of a woman I am to be able to just, even though she don't like me, she still want to be me. She still want to do how I do. So it's just, I'll shoot a video and the bitches who I'm like in real competition with, they'll turn around and do the same shit. Like, why couldn't you come with your own shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I get it. But when you're trying to put yourself out there, you out there dealing with that type. To me, it's frustrating. But it's beautiful because that shows that I'm worthy enough to fucking for you to switch up your play and do me.
Would you be open to collab if somebody was like, I really like your style, how you doing it, can we collab?
I did that shit and them hating ass bitches, I mean, it was I'll give it a try again, especially with girls, because I love girls. But it has to be properly done. Like, it has to be I don't know how to explain it, but I am open to collaborating and to making it shake, but it got to make sense. It's got to be beneficial to both sides. I don't want you to win off me. I want it to feel like it's a mutual collaboration.
Well, they're gonna probably win off you regardless.
Yeah, I get that. I get that, but it will be better because I just don't want it to be like I put her on and I lost from the situation where I felt like I did before.
Gotcha.
So it's just, it has to be a right vibe. So I'm open.
And you mentioned earlier, of course, having twins and things of that nature, mommy makeovers. How is it navigating motherhood and, of course, this lifestyle for you? Like,
it has its curves, but they're two completely different lives.
You turn it off.
Red Rose isn't at home with the kids that I am. Sometimes I'll be out with my kids and we'll go to the mall, especially in Vegas, and they'll be like, why are they staring at you? And I was like, because they probably know who I am. But I don't dress like what you see on the gram. Like when I shoot my content, I wait, for the perfect time. I don't have and then I have time where I'm only doing mommy shit and wifey shit and just being a woman shit. That girl is only a small percentage of my life, but she's so powerful. And that is my other persona. I might be a crazy bitch for having multiple personalities, but I love her. But they are two different people. There's a bunch of people. There's the wife me, there's the mommy me, there is the me, and there's Red Rose, my motherfucking Cubana.
Amen. And what type of woman is Red Rose attracted to?
Ooh, shit.
Describe her for it.
I like all colors, so I don't discriminate. I really like the lighter ones like me, but I love me a chocolate girl. Cause it's just
Something about a chocolate girl.
it's something about them. It's that color.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
It's that color. It's just that whole vibes. And then I love my Latinas. You know, you can't go wrong with no Latina. It's like fucking yourself. And then, you know, I fuck with some white bitches and shit. You know, I don't discriminate as long as we vibe.
What about Asians?
Oh God, yeah, I'm coming into Asians. I mean, I ain't
Asians coming up now.
They came out of nowhere, didn't they? I saw a bitch at ecstasy. I was like, okay, bitch, you think? Oh, okay, well, shit. If that's what it is, and I mean, I can't. Y'all like everything. Y'all don't discriminate. So why the fuck would I just be stupid and not enjoy myself if I want to enjoy myself with another man and another girl? You know, I'm open. If we like her, we like her.
Amen. Now you were saying power. We always talk about this, and I asked a young lady that was in the game, and I said, "How much you think you touched?" She said, "She said definitely $1 million."
No, I've touched over $1 million. I'm pushing that too.
So when you get to talking about like, do you ever see yourself like putting the game? Because she was like, yeah, but it wasn't. And I'm like,
I'm not there. You know, like China tapped out and she made $250 million. So it's all on you.
Yeah.
I'm fucking still going.
Amen.
I'm ready for the next wave.
Let's get it.
Shit.
You got it.
The Texas Rangers won the World Series.
They did?
Yeah.
That is so fire!
I say that because Dallas, Texas will be the new wave.
So see, I came back home just in time.
Yeah. Have you ever ran into a baseball player and their money?
I don't know. I mean, they don't come and say, I'm a baseball player. They come in and, you know, be like, where's Red Rose?
Who do you give it to more, athletes or rappers, as far as that will tip?
The most? Like,
that athlete or rapper?
Depending on what athlete and where they're at in their career and what rapper and where they are in their career. It depends on who you meet.
From your experience, who have you had the most success from as far as tipping? Was it an athlete or was it a rapper?
I'm fucking, I guess, lucky. I've had both. They've both been the shit.
Compete. Hey, y'all competing?
Yeah.
She said both y'all.
They're both. I've been like, I'm telling you. But wait till you see me so I can give you the right, you know what I'm saying?
Amen. You got any shout outs?
Fuck. Shout out to Reallyfe Street Stars.
Hey.
Shout out to my management, my hubby, my everything, Red Majesty. Shout out to my fucking fans.
Amen.
Yeah. I wouldn't be shit without y'all. Oh my God, I love that you love me so much. That's about it that I can think of. Yeah.
And for anybody who want to get in contact with you for any bookings or your content, how would they do that?
You have to hit up the proper email, which is redmajestyllc@gmail.com. He handles everything. Y'all not gonna talk to me. If you're talking about business and all that, you really want to get some shit done, hit him up. I am the talent. I am the businesswoman behind this shit too, but there is a team. And if you really want to hit me up for some shit, which I'm open to, which will be a good addition to whatever the fuck you want to do, definitely redmajestyllc@gmail.com.
And you spoken to his assistant earlier, but what's the end game? What's the overall goal?
There is no end game yet. I'm still living.
So you don't plan it like I'm gonna retire of.
No, I plan on what's the next wave. What can I do with this? How can I revamp this to make more money from it? What can I invest into to help me make more money? There is more investments. It's more investments for sure. But there is like this life that we've created, it's no limit because I haven't created that limit yet.
Lil Baby said it like this. He said, I'm gonna probably have to work till I
Lil
die because
who?
I done, Lil Baby. He said, I'm gonna have to work. Okay. He said, I'm gonna have to work till I die because all the shit that I've amassed, who's gonna pay for it if I don't work?
Exactly. So why would I limit myself?
Correct.
Why? Because I have a bunch of little babies that depend on me. I depend on me. So you go through these waves, but you got to keep pushing. And you got to motivate yourself to keep going. It can't be, because if you stop, what the fuck you going to do?
Amen. And with that being said, Red Rose, we just thank you so much for coming and talking to us. It's been a great pleasure. You look
My
amazing.
titties probably been popping out, but I put pasties on today. I was safe.
Yeah,
I was safe.
Yeah, safe. We're all sad about it behind the camera. Hey, you know, you are a legendary figure. We just want to thank you for coming and talk to us.
I appreciate you saying that shit, because, woo!
Man, Nay was already knowing. But here's the best part about this shit. Red Rose, you are a real life street star.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Stars, nigga. Move. Hey.